What's up, everybody? Tindo here, and I've been thrift shopping. And you know how some days I come home and I've just got a big stack of video games, but then some days I come home and I've got some really random stuff. Well, today's one of the latter days. I got some weird stuff. Let's go to thrift stores, we'll look around, then let's come back here and we'll talk about everything that I got. Check this out.
Alright, before we start this day of thrifting, I've got another question for you guys. I want you to comment below, before we get started, what is the other thrift store where you live? I'm assuming most of you have Goodwills where you are. That's usually the biggest thrifting chain. Not always. Tell me if it's different where you are. But what I want to know is, what's that other chain? Like here in Phoenix, you guys see me go to a store called Deseret Industries, and there are Deseret Industries in other places, but they're certainly not everywhere. So there's plenty of people watching that don't know about Deseret Industries, and I'm just wondering if there's a slightly smaller but still kind of large chain of thrift stores where you are. Comment below. Tell me what they are. Tell me if when I travel cross country, we have a trip coming up here real soon, let me know if I should stop at any different chains in your area. Now, let's get into this Goodwill. It wasn't a great first stop. Lots of weird stuff like these hairdryer chairs and, just lots of nonsense. I looked through the video games, didn't find much. I did find a couple little things I'm going to leave with. But, yeah, nothing crazy yet. I kept going back over to the video games because I just kept finding nothing. And I was like, there's got to be something there. Go back and look. But everything I found was like this. A wrestling game with a Lego game in the case. Pretty much everything here was disorganized, which, it happens a lot. Whenever it's time for mom to go clean out their kid's room and donate some stuff to get rid of the clutter, video games are usually the easiest thing to get reorganized. There's also a copy of that baby game that me and Patrick played here on the channel recently that awarded Patrick with his new nickname, King Baby Pat. I've seen that game everywhere now. There are also some games here in the lockbox, some stuff I wouldn't mind to have had, but it was all priced really high. Really, really high. So I passed that up. And we went on down the road to this Goodwill. And this Goodwill and that last one are kind of funny because they're stupid close to each other. I mean, a mile. Barely even a mile apart. Probably not even a mile apart. I don't know how they build them so close, but they do. I looked at the video games here, and it's kind of the same thing. There was next to nothing here. And, sports titles, a couple Connect games, and pretty much everything I saw, I already had. So no video games here, but they were restocking, so I got to look at some pretty cool stuff. There were some in-box figures in here. There were some Legos in there that were also unfortunately overpriced, but there were also these puppets. And you guys have seen me buy a lot of weird stuff here on the channel. I'm not sure if anything's probably going to top these puppets, but I'm buying it. I'm buying the puppet. And I did find another stack of games once I went back the second time down on the bottom row. And there's a Wii game here I'm going to buy. I don't have this one, so I might as well buy it. $2-3 is not bad. Now, unfortunately, there's a lot more of the same here. So many games that I was like, well, I'll buy this. I don't have it. Nothing in the case. And then I flip through some more, and I find another game. This one I already have a couple copies of, so I didn't need that. But it would have been a good buy had I not already had it. But there's a few more games here that I just keep finding. And, oh, sweet, I don't have this game. Looks awesome. Open it up. Nothing. Hannah was actually up at the cash register checking out, and I was still digging around. And I found another puppet. This one is not in quite as good shape as the other one, but I am going to buy it as well. Now, on to the last stop of the day. This is a Zia Records, and this was way later in the day. We got a bunch of other stuff done, and then had dinner, and then right after we were like, well, let's stop by Zia, make sure they don't have anything new. And of course, they have tons of new stuff. All this stuff in the lockbox, I haven't really seen. I think I've seen their copy of the 1,000-Year Door down there, but they decided it was worthy of being in this glass lockbox on display, and I agree. What a great game. But I'm here for the cheap stuff. That's why I usually come to Zia. They get video games every day, so every day they mark down some of the video games on their shelf and put them in these bins. And then some days, on special days, they mark down the games that are in these markdown bins. So I come in here often and buy 20, 30, 40. Sometimes I've spent $80 once here on $1, $2 games just to get this easy stuff out of the way. So I'm going to dig through here and hopefully find something else that I don't have. There's lots of stuff in here I wasn't sure about that I had to check my checklist for, but I ended up coming across a few things that I definitely needed. And I'm also leaving with this Yokai Watch game, which I'm going to pay $6 or $7 for. And just forgive me, because here at the end of the video, when we go over all the video games that I got, I forgot about this game. So you're not going to hear about it again after this, but do know I bought it. I forgot about it because it's laying in my bedroom right now. It's actually in my 3DS, and I've been playing it. That's why I forgot about it, because it was not in my stack that I usually leave beside my computer ready for a new episode. But Yokai Watch has actually come up a couple times on this channel, and I've been searching for it for a week or so now, and I found it. I found it for $6 or $7, so I bought it. I love taking home games that I actually have a huge interest in playing. But let's head back to the game room. Let's talk about everything that I got today.
Alright guys, I'm back in the game room, and I do have a stack of video games, but we'll go through those last because I got a couple other things that we kind of have to talk about. I got some puppets. This guy needs a little work. His shirt's unbuttoned, and his glasses have come unglued or unpinned. But yeah, these are really, really high-end puppets. FAO, oh, they're from FAO Shorts. I didn't even realize that. Yeah. I bought them for a reason that's kind of hard to explain. Some friends and I, some filmmaking friends and I, have always long had a dream to make a puppet movie. So, when discussing it, we're like, well, that's too expensive. We're not gonna really be able to buy a bunch of puppets, because puppets are actually quite expensive, especially good ones like that. And so the dream kind of for a long time died, but I realized when I moved here to Phoenix how easy they would be to find at the thrift. So I have a large tub in my storage unit with probably 20 or 30 puppets at this point. A few of them I have made. I've tried my hand at puppet making. I know this is all a bit strange, but yeah, your boy has a puppet collection, and I'm just going to add those to it. I actually like to buy them like that and then modify them. I'll probably replace the eyes on them and stuff, etc., etc. But I bought puppets today. That's not all the not video game stuff I bought. I mean, this is video game related, but I bought some more Hot Wheels, some more Mario Kart Hot Wheels. Now, if you've watched this channel for a while, you probably know that I've went around town a few times now looking for specific Mario Kart Hot Wheels. I even made a couple episodes specifically about it, and it took a whole episode because I spent days looking for the Princess Peach Hot Wheel. It was hard to find compared to the rest of them. Well, we went into Target today, and they had more Mario Kart Hot Wheels than they had before. And I was like, what? Wait, what? No announcement. I saw nothing on the internet about this. I have... Actually, you know what? I've been sitting here thinking I have the whole set, but I'm looking at the back of these now, realizing I don't have them. But look, check this out. We got Wario. Cool. Didn't know you existed. We got Toad. Cool. Didn't know he existed. And then we got a blue Luigi. So I don't know if they're just slowly releasing every character from Mario Kart or what, but I didn't know these three guys existed. I'll show you a shot of the ones that I already have on my wall. And I have Yoshi, Luigi, Mario, Bowser, Princess Peach. And that's it. That's all from this set that I have. But what's really funny about this is you look at the back of a couple different ones, and it shows you a couple different sets, right? So this shows you that the original set has a Koopa, and I've never even seen that, right? So I've got to find him now, I guess. But then this set that has these newest ones I've never heard of have these guys that I just bought, the blue Yoshi, and it's a little bit strange. I really don't know. I need to get on a website somewhere and look up exactly which ones of these are released, and maybe even find some list of the ones that come, because I love Hot Wheels. I love Mario Kart, so I'm not trying to collect Hot Wheels, but these are one of the coolest things I've ever seen. So. Also, we have some Hot Wheel videos on the channel where we rolled these Mario Kart Hot Wheels down a giant hill and made some fun videos. If you haven't watched that, go check it out. It's a good time. Alright, that's all the nonsense that I got. Let's move on to the stuff that might actually make a little sense. Alright, let's move on to the video games. Not a terribly large stack of games, but all games that I'm glad to have. All games I'm glad to put on the shelf. As I go through these, do feel free to comment below and let me know if there's anything in here you think I should play. Because save maybe one of these games, I don't think I've played any of them. But we've got Arthur and the Invisible, the game. The Invisibles. Okay? And I got this from Zia Records, and they tape them up, so I can't always check whether or not they're complete. But this one is bombastic. This feels like it doesn't have a manual in it. Nope, it does not have a manual in it, and it also is just in a sleeve. Okay. Let's go ahead and fix that. Have to find the manual for that, but that's alright. Some sort of puzzle game. And then this looks interesting. City Crisis. I'm not sure. I guess it's just a crisis simulator. You fly around in a helicopter and save people or put out the fire. James Cameron's Dark Angel for the original Xbox. I guess I've never seen that film. Some movie that James Cameron made, I guess, somewhat probably after Terminator. And then Gretzky 2005. I didn't know there was a specific Gretzky hockey game. That's cool. And then Army Men Green Rogue. Super awesome. This is the one that I've played. I've played a lot of these Green Army Men games. And I got another one. I got one I didn't have. Backyard Wrestling. Don't try this at home. This looks so funny. I've definitely never played this. I think this might be a candidate for our bad video game series. I mean, it's probably not bad, but like it looks bad because you're in the backyard. And there's an image on the back of the case of some dude hitting another dude with a car door. I gotta try that out. And then Wii game Big League Sports. Real generic looking. Super generic looking. But it was this was only a couple bucks, so I got it. And it's complete. I'll just throw that one on the shelf. I don't really have a lot of interest in playing that one. I don't know. It could be alright, I guess, but it looks real low quality. There it is. There's my stack of games. Hot Wheels, games, and puppets. You know what the funny thing about these puppets is? I'm sitting here thinking about these particular puppets. I can't get my hand in them. My hands are too big. So these puppets are not for me. But someone else can puppet them. They're so nice. This one's got a dress on. Anyways, comment below, guys. Let me know what your favorite thing that I got today was. It's a tough call for me. I guess I'm most excited about these Hot Wheels, especially a blue Yoshi. I hope they make more colors of them. I'll collect them all. I love me some Yoshi. I usually play with like the purple one or the red one. As far as video games go, I'm probably the most excited about this Arthur game. I don't know if it's any good. I've only vaguely remember the movie that it's based off of. But I'll put it in. I'll give it a try. Maybe comment below and let me know what your least favorite thing that I got today was. Don't say the puppets. They're awesome. That's all. Let's talk about one more thing. We have a community Discord. I bring it up a lot. I had to mute this computer right now because it's just going boop, boop, boop. Because people are over there chatting about video games right now. So you should come over there and chat also. Link is below. Go to it. Come hang out with us. That's it, guys. Thanks for coming by. Also here on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification so that when we post videos in the future and we go shopping, you can definitely come back there and hang out with us. And until then, guys, peace out.